Chase Sexton, 11 years, America haven't won this trophy. Finally, you've got it back in your hands, and to do it in front of your home crowd and on a home track must feel pretty amazing. Just what are the emotions like standing on the top step of that podium?
Yeah, it feels good. It being my first year on the team, a lot of pressure at being at home, and we were expected to win. So it was not a lot of sleep last night, but I'm glad we could get it done. And in the wet conditions, anything can happen. So stoked on today, stoked on our team, and looking forward to years to come, and we can keep USA on top.
And how did you find the track from day one to day two? I thought day one was not very technical, not bumpy at all. A lot of rain came, made it more technical. Did you enjoy both days, and did you make many changes to the bike overnight?
Yeah, honestly, yesterday the track was more normal to what we're used to, but it was a lot drier than it is in the summer. So it was choppy and fast, and I honestly was struggling a little bit yesterday, and then going into today, the wet conditions didn't make it any better, and first moto didn't ride very good. Second moto was a lot more like myself, and made a few bike changes that helped me with that, and was able to just feel a little bit more comfortable. So that was good.
Obviously the AMA Nationals, it's a one-day format. It's all very quick. You get like 4 laps and then a moto, and you barely have any time. What was your thoughts on the 2-day format and getting quite 40 minutes free practice, qualifying race, and then warm up, and then it's a lot of riding? Did you enjoy the 2 days, or would you rather just the speed of the AMA?
I actually like the 2 days. I think it gives you a little bit of time to break down the track, and we're so used to in America that it's just a one-day thing, and you're there and you're in and out really fast. So it was cool to kind of enjoy the weekend, and obviously it being here at Redbud, I stayed at the track this weekend, which was cool, and I was happy to get out on top. But I did like the 2-day format. I think it's cool, and it's something different that I haven't got to do before.
And obviously a lot of these guys from MXC, you were racing for the first time. Was it nice racing against new competition? MXoN was very quick today in that last one as well.
Yeah, no, it was good. I think Renault was riding really good the third moto. I honestly thought that I had a little bit more speed, especially midway through the moto. I thought that I had good lines, and it's just hard with the track and the lines. I didn't want to do anything dumb like yesterday and throw it away, so a little bit of caution, but obviously he rode really well. Can't take anything away from him, and hopefully get another chance next year in France.
I quite like watching you ride, actually, because I forget you're American. You actually ride more like an MXGP rider. Is that something you've looked to, or who did you look to pick up that style?
I think I try and take a little bit from everybody, but I think that's a good thing that I ride a little bit more like those guys, because it's only going to help me in the future. And I really do actually hope in the future I would love to come over and race MXGP. I don't know if it's going to be a possibility, but this weekend seeing the professional, how everything's ran, it's really cool. And I think I wish there was a little bit more, I guess, connection between Supercross and MXGP and even outdoors, that we could all come together and race together. But maybe towards the end of the career I can come over and race a few races.
I was actually going to ask you about would you have any interest in racing MXGP, so that's good to know you're interested. Traveling the world and going to different countries and picking up different colours, is that something you'd enjoy as well, obviously as well, against racing the best motocross riders in the world?
Yeah, I think that's cool, being able to go to different obviously different countries. We obviously race only in the States, so I would really enjoy that. I think to go, and you see a lot more people, there's a lot more fans, and not that the USA fans aren't good, but you see so many different cultures, and I think that's one thing that I would like to hopefully explore maybe later in my career. I want to win a Supercross championship and obviously an outdoor championship before that, so that's my main priority right now. But like I said, I'd like to get over there and race.
You mentioned there about a connection between MXGP and AMA. In 2024, there's actually going to be a race, AMA v MXGP, top 20 in each class. Don't know if you knew that or not, but that's going to be a pretty cool event. And is that something you'd like to race?
I did not know that, but I'm all in. I think that I thought it was cool. I think the last moto with MXGP and MX3 was cool to race the big dogs, and I enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to that race, and I didn't know anything about it until now, so I'm excited.
And obviously looking ahead to next year, and when it comes to outdoors, you're going to be one of the favourites with Eli on an SX only, but is it a good thing seeing how quick Jet was this, because you're probably not going to get it your own way, so is that good for the motivation?
Yeah, I mean, I knew Jet was going to be good on the 450, especially in these conditions. I think it definitely played in. Yesterday, with it being drier, I thought we had a little bit of an advantage, so today being wet, I knew he was going to be good. Second moto, our second moto, I still thought I had better speed. Just like I said, trying to not play conservative, but be smart and not be an idiot. It was the main priority, and to win as a team was the goal. So next year when we're racing for selfishly for ourselves, I think it's going to be fun. And he's young and fast, and I'm looking forward to that challenge.
And France Motocross Nations next year, if you get selected, will you definitely make the trip over? We love to see the top Americans coming. Bit frustrating when sometimes they don't come. So you're going to come?
If I get picked, I'm all in. That's hands down. This race is really cool, and I think for me, it's only going to help me grow as a rider, and I'm all in.
Yeah, and obviously Jeffrey Hurlings wasn't here injured, and Tim Geiser, he can't come because Slovenia. So are those two riders you'd be looking forward to racing against?
Definitely. I think I want to race Jeffrey. I want to race Tim. Obviously, they're very experienced riders. Jeffrey is obviously one of a kind, and I think being on clay, I'd rather race them, take them on a clay track for sure, because that's more of my strong suit. Even Redbud has never. I grew up around here, but it's never my strongest track. So I'm looking forward to next year being on a clay track and racing those guys. I think we have what it takes. And